Hey, this is Dr. Laura Conover, and I'm here today with another video for the electrosensitive to help them absolutely navigate their world with less fatigue, less mood dipping, less energy drain, less headaches, less dizziness, and less impact of the EMFs that we're all exposed to every day on their physical health and well-being. So my favorite tip for those who are electrosensitive is to carry around a very discreet, very small, easily fits into a pocket, easily fits into your purse or your backpack, a little test meter called the Safe and Sound. I really like this because it will show you what you're exposed to in your home, in your work, and really what I really love about it is out and about on the go. It's very, very sensitive and it's really easy to read. You just turn it on. It comes in a carrying case, it comes with batteries already installed. You simply turn it on and it'll tell you where I am right now, unfortunately, is saying a high exposure of EMFs. And it measures all the way up through the range that 5G is in. So it's really sensitive. If I'm at a restaurant and I'm seated and I want to just walk around the table and see which chair I want to take at the table, maybe I have an option of which side of the table I want to sit on. Well, I want to look, if I'm electrosensitive, I really want to know. I want to know, is this meal going to drain me? Am I going to have a headache by the end? What are my exposures? And you can walk around and you can watch the light go high to low and you can choose the minimal exposures to your body. So here I am, where I sleep at night, and this is my shielding blanket. This is a really wonderful shielding fabric that I use to line all of the shielding blankets that I carry on my website at intuition-physician.com. So you can get the exact same blanket that I sleep on. I also have a mattress shield underneath my fitted sheet here, and I have those on my website as well, so that when you slip in, you're in between these two beautiful layers that block EMFs from reaching your precious body. And for hour after hour after hour, all night long, your body finally has a break from all of the ambient and man-made EMFs that are in our environment on a daily basis that we are bombarded with when we're out and about all day long, working, eating, spending time with loved ones, traveling. At least at night, we can slip in and just have a break from it all. Let's look at what my exposures would be if I was laying in this bed and I didn't have my shielding blanket on top of me. It looks like it bumps between a moderate and a high reading, but let's go under though. I'm gonna slip the meter under the sheet and you're gonna come in here with me and we're gonna see, let's see what this meter shows. You can kind of already see it looks like it is in the green. I have shielding material above and below it, and I have my cell phone recording this, but I have it turned on airplane mode, so it's not introducing any EMFs under the blanket here. And you can see that all night long, for hours and hours and hours and hours, I have completely neutralized my exposures. And that is going to give me the most robust healing time while I'm sleeping, put me in the most restorative possible healing mode that I could possibly be in, and really help me be ready for my day tomorrow. This shows you that it is possible to get a break from the EMFs that surround your body day in and day out. And here's how you do it. One, you monitor it with this test meter. And two, you invest in some shielding products that protect your body. So I have tons of resources for the electrosensitive. I have free videos, free blog posts, articles, printable resources, assessment tools, things you can take out and give to your physician, lab tests you can request to help diagnose electrohypersensitivity. It is a real illness and it is documented in the medical literature, and I routinely write articles to help support those who are electrosensitive. So please sign up for my newsletter at intuition-physician.com and hop over to my electrosensitive shop where I carry lots of handcrafted, organic, awesome healing tools like the shielding blanket and the mattress shield. I'm going to take you down to where my router is so you can see what it'll look like when you're in an extreme exposure and when to know to move away from those extreme exposures. So let's head out there right now. Okay, so this is my shoe closet that's right by my front door, and that's where I have my router because I want it to be as far away as possible from all of the bedrooms and from my kitchen and my living room and all of the living spaces that I'm in. So I have it as far away in my home as possible, and you can also put a router guard on your router, and that will decrease signal strength so that it's taking the edge off at least. It's decreasing the intensity that your body, that your tissues, that your organs are bathed in, all night and all day. So you can put a router guard on, which I have, which also decreases the strength, but it's still really strong because it's still at a functional level. And so it's still stronger than I want to be in for long periods of time. So that's why I still sleep shielded. Now, if you don't have shielding blankets and shielding mattress guards on your mattress, then you can turn your router off completely at night. And I highly recommend you do that. But I also still recommend sleeping shielded because it's not just your router. It's not just your Wi-Fi. It's your neighbor's Wi-Fi. It's the people living under you. It's the people living above you. It's the cell phone tower nearby. It's the smart meter nearby. It's the cell phone that's charging in the kitchen that's, reaching you and just saturating your body day and night with EMFs. And so even if you're turning your router off at night, I still would recommend sleeping shielded because that really protects your entire body and cocoons you in an EMF free, as much as possible, an EMF free zone. So let me just show you what it looks like for me to be standing this close to my router. It's not just showing extreme, it's blinking, which means you really want to move immediately away from this area. So this test meter is amazing. It's just, I can literally slip this into my pocket of my jeans and I can slip it out and discreetly, just in the palm of my hand, know what my exposures are when I'm close to a source of high EMFs that I want to move away from, and helps reassure me when I'm in areas that are lower exposure. And so I want to know this. I don't want to ignore my health, and I don't want to ignore my long-term wellness. So I really highly recommend everyone have this little test meter if they're electro-hypersensitive and they want to decrease the exhaustion, the fatigue, and the wear and tear on their body, and the long-term health effects that being in these high EMF radiation fields have on our bodies. So join me on my website at intuition-physician.com to find more shielding tools, more great tips, videos, blog posts, and free articles on how to protect your long-term health and wellness in this very e-smog dense world that we're all living in. And I'll see you there.